Hi, boys and girls. I just wanted to go over questions 1 through 9 on your math review for Unit 6. So again, I'm going to be going through how to solve problems 1 through 9. If we take a look, problem 1 asks us to solve these expressions. I just wanted to remind you that when we multiply, our decimal point is moving to the right. Our exponent is going to tell us how many places our decimal is moving. So if I take a look at this problem here, 2 and 8/10 times 10 to the second power. What that means is my decimal point is moving to the right 2 places. Because again, this exponent tells me how many places my decimal is moving. So if I have 2 and 8/10, and I move my decimal 1, 2 places to the right, I have an answer of 280. Same thing for the second expression, 2 and 8/10 times 10 to the third power. Now I'm moving my decimal point 3 places to the right. My answer is 2,800. Last problem. I'm moving my decimal point to the right 4 places, 2 and 8/10 times 10 to the fourth power. I have an answer of 28,000. Now, if you take a look, there is a pattern in the answers. 280, 2,800, 28,000. I'm adding a 0 each time. Now, question 2 asks, where did we put our decimal point for the problem 2 and 8/10 times 10 to the third power? And how did we know to put our decimal point there? Well, again, we know that when we multiply, that means I'm moving my decimal point to the right. My exponent tells me how many places I'm moving my decimal point. So my decimal point would be placed after that last 0. So I would have an answer of 2,800. Now if we take a look at question 3, same thing, except this time we're dividing. And when we divide, our decimal is moving to the left. Same thing, our exponent tells us how many places our decimal is moving, but again, we're moving it to the left this time. So for the first problem, 14 and 3/10 divided by 10 to the second power. That means I'm moving my decimal point to the left 2 places, 1, 2. So my answer is 143 thousandths. For the next problem, 14 and 3/10 divided by 10 to the third power. Same thing. I'm moving my decimal point 3 places to the left. 1, 2, 3. Point 0.0143. Last problem. I'm moving my decimal point. I'm dividing by 10 to the fourth power. I'm moving my decimal point 4 places to the left. So here's my 14 and 3/10. I move this 1, 2, 3, 4 places to the left. My answer is 0.00143. And again, question 4, same thing, asks us, where did we put our decimal point for 14 and 3/10 divided by 10 to the third, and how do we know to put it there? Well, that's the same exact thing that we talked about before. I know when I divide, I move my decimal point to the left. My exponent tells me I'm moving my decimal point 3 places to the left.